Basics of Visualize and how to use it to control capture on a remote computer. Now, before you begin using Visualize, you're going to need to have two computers that can send data to each other over a network. It can be a LAN or a wireless network or any other configuration. As long as you have your network settings set such that the computer with capture running on it will be able to permit incoming data from the computer running Visualize on it. First, we need the IP address of the test computer running capture so that we can connect to it. Open up Capture on the test computer. Go ahead and close that for now because we are going to the Help menu, and then in the Help menu select About iGuide Capture. Here you'll see all of the IP addresses that Capture detects for your computer. Ours is of course blurred out for security purposes. Write them down, and then next we'll go to the remote computer, the one that will control Capture via Visualize. Okay. So I've already set up my test and capture on the other computer. Now I need to connect to it so that I can control it. So let's open Visualize, and we'll see the Connect to Capture dialog box open, and that's where we enter one of the IP addresses that we had written down earlier. So let's do that. When we're done, we'll click OK, and we should see the Connection Successful dialog box. Yep, okay. Now if you do not see that dialog box, check your network settings again. The firewall might be blocking Visualize, or you might not be on the same network, or someone may have been booted or disconnected, so double check to make sure. Now we wait for the facilitator or the user to start the test in Capture. That will begin the calibration process, and we will see evidence of that shortly in the lower right-hand corner of the Visualize window. One thing to remember with Visualize is that it's a good idea to run Visualize on a computer with a higher screen resolution than the computer running Capture. You'll see it in a second and understand why. Okay, calibration is almost complete, and we'll see the results shortly. There we go. We'll accept this and start our test. This, by the way, is a good reason why you want the bigger screen, so that you can see everything from the other computer. And then they'll start the task and just run through it as they normally would. Depending on your network, you will see some lag. A lot of data is being transferred on the network between the two computers, so if your network isn't great, Visualize might not be your best testing option. Okay, looks like the user is done with the first task, so let's go to Tasks and click End Task. The next task will pop up automatically. And now for the second task. That pink circle there, I'm sure you've noticed it, that's actually the user's point of gaze. That shows where the user is looking as they are trying to complete this task. So you can see in real time, and in this case with a little bit of a lag, where the user is looking as they're trying to complete the task. Okay, so the user has indicated that they're done with the task, so let's end this task. And then the next task should pop up momentarily. Okay, and now they'll start task 3. Okay, the user has indicated that they are done with the task, so let's select End Task. And there are no more tasks to open up, so let's go to File and select End Test. This will close Visualize basically for us, and now on the capture side, on the test computer, they have the option of saving the recording just like they normally would if they had run capture by themselves. So that's Visualize in a nutshell. If you have any questions or suggestions, email us at support@grinbath.com or visit our website at www.grinbath.com/iGuide.